For all of our fly tying videos, check out BoiseAnglers.com. First, start by securing your thread behind the eye of the hook. Cover the shank with thread, clip off the excess thread. Now we are going to carry the thread down the bend of the hook. We are going to add a weed guard to this fly. Take the thread about halfway down the bend of the hook. Now bring the thread back up to where the bend starts. Secure in a short piece of 50-pound monofilament down the bend of the hook. Secure this to where your thread ended, and then bring your thread back up to where you started. Now we are going to take the hook out of the vise and then place the hook and the monofilament weed guard back in the vise between the jaws. Secure the hook, and now we are ready to add a little bit of super glue to this so it does not come undone. Once our super glue is dry, we are going to take a medium-sized clump of Ice Dub Shimmer Fringe or angel hair and secure this at the bend of the hook. Clip off the excess, and now we are going to trim our tail to the desired length, which is approximately 2 to 3 times the length of the shank. Now take a piece of straight cut rabbit, match the tail to the length of the flash, split the hairs to create a clean tie-in spot, and secure this at the bend of the hook. Once our rabbit is secure, we are going to bring our thread forward halfway up the shank, and we're going to begin wrapping the rabbit. Once we have reached our thread, split the hairs again to create a clean tie-in spot, and secure our rabbit strip. Once the rabbit is secure, clip off the excess. A few extra security wraps will help hold everything in place. Now take a 1/4-inch strip of red closed cell foam and secure this at the base of the rabbit. Fold it over so we have a loop, and then tie it back down and clip off the excess foam. This will help support the collar of our diver. Now take a pair or 3 rubber legs and tie this down to each side of the red foam. Once our legs are secure, clip them to equal lengths. Now take one of the mushroom-shaped pre-cut angler's diver heads and secure this just in front of the red foam. Place the rest of your thread wraps closer to the front of the fly. Too many thread wraps further back tends to slide the mushroom-shaped piece of foam too far forward. Bring your thread forward to behind the eye of the hook, whip finish, and clip off your thread. Now add a fairly liberal amount of Zap-A-Gap super glue to the front of the fly. Cover the shank and then go up onto the collar a little ways. Take another piece of the pre-cut foam and lay this one in place. Do not crowd the eye because we still need to secure the weed guard. Once our top piece is secure and we have a nice V on the bottom that matches the last piece of foam, we will now take some more super glue and apply this underneath the fly. Now take the V-shaped underside piece of foam and secure this to the bottom of the fly. Hold this in place until the super glue sets. Now start your thread again behind the eye of the hook, clip off the tag end, and we're ready to secure our weed guard. Now feed the end of the mono up through the hook eye. Pull this tight so that we have just a little bit of loose mono underneath the hook point. Bend the mono back so that we can get a good bite into this mono weed guard. Begin securing this with our thread. Once we have this secure with several thread wraps, it's time to whip finish. Whip finish and clip off your thread. Once we've clipped off our thread, we can then clip off the excess mono hanging over the top of the fly. Now take a small drop of super glue on the side of the fly and secure some 3D frog eyes. Repeat this on the other side of the fly. A little bit of super glue at the eye of the hook will help hold the weed guard in place. If you haven't at this point already, split the legs so that each individual leg is free. You now have yourself a lab rat diver.